Hey, what's up everyone? Squiddy here, and welcome back to another episode of the Squidverse mod pack modded survival, where today we are going to be trying to go to the acidic caves. Now, if you guys remember last episode, we made this, and it's gone pretty deep so far. So if you guys remember, we made the magnetic quarry because I think like 3 episodes ago, I think it was like 3 or 4, we went to the magnetic caves and we got all the resources necessary to make this. This thing is a monster. It creates a lot of mined blocks all the way down to bedrock, so this whole entire block will be empty, or not block but chunk, you get what I mean. This giant, I think it's 18 by 18 by 18, no, just 18 by 18, but yeah, it will go all the way down to bedrock. But anyways, the focus of today's episode is going to be getting the map for the acidic caves. Now, I thought I had my cave tablets in here. No, I thought I had my cave tablets in here. Maybe they're in the chest in the house. I think so. This house needs a revamp. You know what? I might do a revamp on the house soon. It's desperately needed. But I'm pretty sure in here, yeah, there they are. We have 6 different cave tablets left. I'm not sure if I have to decode each one, but let's get started. So the first one, Cinder. I don't remember what the N is. Is that? No, that'd be an I and an A, right? Is that an A? Yeah, that was. Okay, I don't know why I decided to decode that one, but an N is that little smiley face looking thing. So I'm pretty sure this one, what is that not? Oh, that was an I and an N. Wow, that was just an unlucky guess then. I'm pretty sure, what if it's up here? Is it up here somewhere? There we go, Cinder, nice. Next one is Uranium. I'm pretty sure we look for the same thing, but instead they orders flip-flopped. Yeah, there we go. Uranium again. And then Radgill. I'm pretty sure that's going to be some type of monster. Okay, that was probably one of the fastest ones I've ever solved. But anyways, let's grab this cave codex. And inhabitants to the cave compendium. All right, let's open this book. And it should be in here somewhere. The toxic caves. Wow, okay, so we got every single inhabitant. We have the new Cleeper, the Radgill, the Brainiac, the Gamma Roach, and the Raycat. So I guess we're gonna look at the new Cleeper first. Okay, that looks interesting. That is a creeper but a rocket, and 100 damage. Oh dear. The new Cleeper is some form of highly modified creeper with mechanical and atomic enhancements. This poor creature seems to be in a state of constant anguish, just like its normal creeper ancestors. New Cleepers are slow and take much longer to charge up their explosive ability than normal creepers. This begins with the core of the creeper beginning to close, emitting a warning siren sound and bright flashing lights from its glowing green head. Once the core of the creeper has completely closed, an atomic explosion will appear and devastate the nearby area. For this reason, new Clippers must be destroyed before they close completely and create an atomic fireball. If slain before it reaches criticality, it can drop some gunpowder and occasionally a fizzle core. I don't know what we can use that core for, but I have a feeling that's going to be really important. Now, what is next? The next one is the Radgill. Let's see. Okay, that looks interesting. Now, he only has 8 hearts of health. Does it? It doesn't say he has any attack. Radgill are hideously mutated fish found swimming through pits of acid in the toxic caves. These 3-eyed fish can occasionally be seen leaping from the acid into the air. Radgill can be captured in a bucket of acid and can also survive in water. If a Radgill is slain, it can drop itself as an item, which can be cooked. Okay. So I'm assuming that's just some sort of passive mod. Well, I did not mean to go to that page. Okay. Well, yeah, that explains the mod. Let's go to the other toxic caves again. And the next monster is the Brainiac. Okay. Yeah, that does look like a Brainiac. 5 damage, 8 defense, and 40 HP. So this guy is a force to be reckoned with. The Brainiac is a monstrous mutant made of several zombies and other unknown monsters. Brainiacs are fast, aggressive, strong, and in possession of a large tongue that can whip targets from a distance. Okay, I did not expect that. Usually, Brainiacs can be found carrying around a waste drum on their backs. When in combat, they can either drink this to heal quickly or use it as a range attack to spread acid near their targets. Once nearby, Brainiacs will either smash the target with their arms or use their jaw hand to snap at them. All Brainiac attacks have a chance to inflict their oh no, not the irradiated effect. Oh dear. If slain, a Brainiac can drop rotten flesh and soylent green, a new food item that can be drank when inflicted with irradiated to heal. Okay, that's good to know. So I need soylent green to be able to heal. Sorry, I cannot talk even when I'm irradiated. Okay. They can also drop a charred remnant, a mysteriously radioactive item. Okay, now what can I use a charred remnant for? This is a charred remnant. Can I Can I use it for anything? Uses. We can make nuclear furnace and a nuclear siren. Okay, I have a feeling that this nuclear furnace is going to be really important. So it seems like we just use this to smelt stuff. What do we do? So this nuclear furnace can be used to smelt ores with uranium. And we have a waste drum and a metal barrel. So I'm assuming we can use uranium in a nuclear furnace. And then that will also input a bunch of waste into metal. No, okay, now what can I use waste on? Okay, so I can make unrefined waste. Oh, no, that's uncrafting. That's how you craft a waste drum. Okay, and what can I use unrefined waste? Uranium shard, uranium, and uranium can be used to make a rod, block of uranium. Okay, and a nuclear siren. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm assuming there's other stuff we can use. So let's continue on with the different mob entries. Let's go back a page and let's go to the toxic caves. And the next one is the gamma roach. Okay, that is a very big cockroach. The gamma roach is a gigantic radioactive cockroach found scuttling around the toxic caves. Although these arthropods are initially neutral, they will attack anything that is irradiated within their sights. When injured, the gamma roach can release a cloud of radioactive gas as a defense. Although they are not strong fighters, gamma roaches can flee battle to find a stronger monster. Once they find a monster, they can pick it up and drop it off at their initial target. Okay, this makes them a constant threat whenever the irradiated effect is active. If slain, gamma roaches can drop some of their innards in the form of toxic paste. Okay, and I'm assuming toxic paste can definitely be used for something, right? Toxic paste can be used for polymer plates and rad rock. Okay, I'm assuming rad rock is found all in the acidic caves, and the polymer plate can be used for a remote detonator. Wow, I don't know what that could be used for, but that seems dangerous. We have a hazmat chest plate, a ray gun, wow, hazmat boots, and we can also use this to make hazmat blocks. Interesting. So it looks like the ray, what can the ray gun be used for? It can be enchanted with energy efficiency. Ray gun uses up charges, slower rate. Okay, and solar. I'm not sure what solar does, but that sounds really interesting. X-ray and gamma ray. Okay, so it looks like the ray gun actually does seem pretty powerful. That is awesome. So we're probably going to try to get our hands on a ray gun. And the last but probably not least monster is going to be the ray cat. Let's take a look at the ray cat. So is it just a skeleton cat? The ray cat is a skeletal undead feline kept alive by its radioactive powers. Although somewhat intimidating with its green glow, this cat is passive. Ray cats do not need to feed since they heal by absorbing radiation from other nearby creatures, but they still will gladly accept radgills. So I'm assuming you can feed them radgills to heal them. Okay, if fed a few of these radgills, the ray cat can become tamed. Tamed ray cats can be made to follow, stay, or wander. Although they will not defend their owner in combat, they will keep nuclear at a distance and occasionally absorb any irradiated effect of their owner. Okay, so that's actually good to know. So we can get rid of the irradiated effect by using the ray cats. And I'm pretty sure we have one more entry left in here, right here. Yeah, and that is still a mystery. So we're going to figure that out real quick. Let's decode one more of these tablets. Next is corrosive. I'm pretty sure ours are the 4 dots. No, that's not it. Right there. There we go. We got corrosive. Fissile. Is there an S in here? I don't remember S. No, there doesn't seem to be an S. Okay, well, I'm going to look for 2 repeating symbols. Let's see. 2 repeating symbols. Where would they be? This? Yeah, there you go. Fissile. Next is acid. And I know A is a hook. Where would a hook be? No, that's not it. That's not it. That might be it. No, that's not it. Okay. And that? No. Which one is it? A. Okay, yeah, A is the hook. And then C is that. Okay, so I still need to look for the hook. No, that's okay. I'm getting dangerously close to losing this thing. We have to be very careful. Hook, that's it. Yeah, there we go. We got acid and we got the next cave codex. Okay, this one unlocked utilities. Okay, well, let's take a look at the utilities and see what it has to offer. Utilities. The various resources of the toxic caves can be combined into a polymer plate, a highly resistant material. These polymer plates can be assembled into hazmat armor, which lowers the damage and effects of irradiated and acid. Okay, well, that's interesting. Polymer plates can also be made into a remote detonator, which can activate marked explosives from elsewhere in the world. Together with a fissile core and some uranium rods, it can be crafted into the ray gun. This ranged weapon shoots a beam of radioactive energy that damages all entities in its path extremely quickly. While each attack may only deal 1 damage, it attacks 4 times as fast as a usual weapon can. Ray guns will also inflict irradiated to their targets. They require uranium rods as fuel. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. The charred remnants dropped by brainiacs can be used to make nuclear sirens. Okay, wait. The charred remnants dropped by brainiacs. Oh, that's right. Nuclear sirens. Okay. Which produce a loud sound when a nuclear explosion is imminent in the area. So you tell me there are nuclear explosions in here. These remnants can also be used to craft a nuclear furnace component. To assemble a nuclear furnace, place 8 components in a cube. Okay. Nuclear furnaces can smelt any items a blast furnace can 5 times as fast. Wow. Instead of burning coal, they use uranium rods as fuel. A uranium rod can smelt an entire stack of items. However, it produces some unrefined waste as a byproduct. To avoid the nuclear furnace entering criticality and exploding violently, this waste must be removed by placing metal barrels in the nuclear furnace, which will produce waste drums. Destroying these waste drums may prove to be difficult as they can explode and leave lingering radiation. Perhaps it is best to just store them for an indefinite period instead. The most dangerous use of the toxic cave's resources is the nuclear bomb. This powerful weapon will create a truly massive explosion that destroys almost all blocks in a nearby area and deals thousands of damage and inflicting irradiated 3. This kind of destruction may be the very cause of the toxic caves itself. Well, that's important to know. So I have to be very careful with the stuff I get from this cave. Otherwise, things can go bad quickly. So next up on the list is the cave codex, because I have to be able to make a map. So let's look for hazmat. This is gonna be annoying. I've never guessed hazmat before. Let's see. We have an A, okay, a hook, and then that. So I need a hook and then the last bit of the word. Let's see. This is gonna be proven to be a little bit more difficult than usual. Is there a hook anywhere? This? There we go. Hazmat. Awesome. Thistle. I forgot what S looks like. I know I just had to find 2 matching ones in a row, though. Those are R's. I know that's not it. There we go. Thistle. Nice. And then caves. C-A. That's right. A is a hook. What about that one? Nope. What about this one? Nope. I'll try one more time. Okay. I have to be careful. Okay. So we have S at the end as well. So let me look for a hook and then an S. An S is that little diagonal. Okay. Good to know. Is there a hook anywhere? Hook. No, that doesn't seem like that would be it. I'm a little bit nervous on picking one. There we go. Caves. Awesome. So we got a cave codex, and it is time to go into our crafting table and craft a map to locate the toxic caves. Here we go. Oh, it actually seems like it's going to be nearby. It loaded up really fast. Is the toxic caves in that direction? I think it just might be. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the cave map to be full. So with this, is that... No, that does... Whoa, what is that? I think we found some sort of temple on the map. Well, that's interesting. But yeah, basically with this, what we can do is we can start looking for different types of things that we might miss underground. So I'm assuming it'll be over here. What is that? No, that's just normal cave. Okay, is there anything else special up here? Nope, just another temple, and this seems to be an underground jungle, and there's so many different structures and dungeons. We're gonna have to uncover these someday, but anyways, it seems like we're supposed to go this way. I'm gonna turn off cave mode for now. I'm probably not gonna be using it too much because it does kind of feel like cheating. I don't know if we should use it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Will this work in my offhand? It will. Awesome. Okay, so let's go to sleep and let's get ready to go to the toxic caves. I'm a little bit scared. I'm not sure how dangerous these are, and from the looks of it, it seems like it's going to be really difficult to get rid of. So let's go. I'm not sure if I should be this scared, but I'm going to keep my life bottles. I feel like these life bottles are going to be very important because if you guys don't remember, if you have the irradiated effect, then you kind of get put in a pickle. What I mean by that is with the irradiated effect, you are not, and whenever I say not, I mean you are completely not able to regenerate HP unless you use other means of regeneration that are forced, such as a potion, a golden apple, or even a life bottle. And that's why I really want my life bottles, because these might be the only way I will be able to regenerate HP. So it's very important and very critical that I make sure that I'm able to do what I need to do when it comes to regenerating. So let's get on with our nice journey over to the toxic caves. I'm a little bit scared. I've never been to these before. If you guys remember from the magnetic caves episode, I had never ever been to the magnetic caves before, and that goes for this whole entire type of mod. I have never ever been in any of these special biomes except for the magnetic caves, and that's just because we actually went to the magnetic caves. So let's go over here on our journey. I'm a little bit nervous as to what's gonna happen, but you know what? We're not gonna figure out what's gonna happen until we actually try. And you know what? I might as well just grab this tree. I'm just gonna grab this tree because I need some extra wood for the village. So let's grab this, the little capital. Let's grab all this wood. And do I have... No, of course I have space. What am I saying? Of course I have space in my bag. Shove this in there. We should be good to go. Get out of my inventory, sapling. I don't like you. Let's go over here and see what's going on. Now, also, I am very interested as to... Whoa. Why is there a tree under... I will never understand these different biomes like this. But anyways, as I was saying, I will never understand why the creator of this mod decided to put a literal nuclear creeper. I'm pretty sure it was called a new creeper or a new creeper. It was either a new creeper or a new creeper. And it's really interesting. I'm really excited to see what's in here. I'm not sure if I should be excited because, as I said earlier, there is radiation, and from the way I've handled it before, because if you guys look over here, I have a waypoint right here for uranium that I found underground, which is from this exact mod pack. Whenever I held it, I got the irradiated effect, and I'm not sure if that's good or extremely deadly. So we're gonna go over here and we'll see what this place has to offer. And I also kind of don't want to see what it has to offer because what if it's really deadly? What if it's scary? What if it's going to absolutely destroy me? We'll never know. So let's go over here. And I actually wonder, is there a way to craft life bottles? Let me check. Can you craft? No, you can't. So you can only find life bottles in end cities, according to the... No, you can't. You can find them in dungeons, village weapons. Okay. Yeah, so the only way you're going to get these life bottles is... if you go find them. Now, speaking of the life bottles, as you guys know, whenever you throw them on the ground, they create a bunch of hearts you can pick up to regenerate HP. There is a enchantment we can get to actually get that to happen without the life bottle. Now, granted, the enchantment isn't near as powerful as the life bottles because it is a lifesteal enchantment, but basically what the enchantment is it's called lifesteal, and it regenerates your HP whenever you kill a monster. So I'm pretty sure it has 3 levels. It has 1, 2, and 3. And based on the specific level you have, whenever you kill a monster, based on the monster's max HP, it will drop you a certain amount of health. Now, obviously, it's a little bit randomized, but it is still very nice to have. Is this a whole entire underground cave just sitting right here? Wow. Or underwater cave. Oh, is it? It is drizzling. Wow, it looks like there's actually a pretty big storm closing in. Let's try to get to the cave as fast as we can. I don't want to get caught in any stray tornadoes. But let's go over here. Hopefully this won't take thousands of blocks like the magnetic caves did, because the magnetic caves took an absolute long time. Am I getting on the map? I'm on the map as I'm going up the side of the map. Yeah, okay, so we just have to go this way until we're here. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go this way. I'm still scared. I don't know. I don't know if I should be scared or not. Is there a whole entire storm forming? I don't see any rotating clouds. This looks like it's normal rain, so that's good. But let's run over here and see what's over here. Are the toxic caves going to be right over here? There's no way they're right here, right? Wait, can I see them on here? If I go to a full cave map, is this the... No, these aren't the toxic caves. So these aren't the toxic caves either. I wonder where they are. Maybe they are a lot for... What is that? There's like a tan temple. I want to check out all these different dungeons. Oh, is that an ancient city? Okay, you know what? I think this is cheating. We're not going to be using the full cave mode. I feel like that's cheating. Scratch that. We're not going to be using it. It's a little bit cheap to use. So if we want to look underground, we're going to have to be underground around the specific areas we want to look at. But for the time being, let me grab these melons too. I have a ton of food. I don't want to use up all the food too fast. Wow, I have used up a ton of food. Wow. Okay. Well, let's grab all of these. I'm probably going to craft me an axe too. I might just do that. Let's grab ourselves sticks because I did use up the rest of my axe earlier. Let's craft ourselves an axe. There we go. Delightful. Let's sort this and we'll grab all of these. Yeah, that is so much faster to mine these melons with. Amazing. Let's grab all these melons because I do want me some extra food as well. because our backpack does automatically eat for us. So now it doesn't matter how good or bad our food is. It just matters that we have food, because as long as we have food, then our backpack will eat it for us and we don't have to worry about regeneration too much. So that is always great to have. And let's go back up this hill to hopefully find the toxic caves. I'm really scared. Am I on the map? No. Okay. I am hallucinating. I'm going crazy. I thought I was on the map for a second. False alarm. I am not on the map. We'll keep on going though. What is that? I think that's a battle tower. I might go there one day. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to go to a battle tower as well. It looks like it's also just in the direction of the magnetic caves as well. So that's interesting. I don't know how far down the toxic caves are. I'm still a little concerned though. Let's keep on going though, shall we? What are you? Cobble Golem? Should I? Oh, you are angry. You are very angry. And you dropped iron. Okay, I've never seen you before. That is oh wait, I'm on the map. I'm on the map. Wait, I'm actually, there's no way the toxic caves are right here. Oh, also I need bamboo too for the village. I need to make a lot of scaffolding. So I'm gonna grab bamboo too while I'm at it. Here we go. Let's go down. What is in here? You know, I'm just gonna dig straight down. I'm breaking the #1 rule. I'm gonna dig straight down. That's probably an absolutely terrible idea at a toxic cave area like this. I'm getting scared. I probably should not be doing this, should I? I should not be doing this. Yeah, that's bad enough. I'm not gonna dig any more down than that. Oh, is this just mud? That is just mud. Okay, that had me scared a little bit, and my shovel broke. Well, now I have to craft me another shovel. Beautiful. Okay, well, let's grab ourselves a shovel. There we go, and we'll sort our backpack once again. We'll get down here, and I have a feeling I might actually need this mud anyway, because I don't have any. I don't know how to craft it either. I don't even know if it is craftable. But let's also grab this lapis too. There's a lot of ores down here. I did not expect to find lapis this far up close to the surface. Is that even common? Let me know. And let's get all of this mined out, and let's start going deep into the meat of the earth. And let's also throw away these weeds. These I do not need you. Let's go down here. What is down here? There's some green. Is that toxic caves? That can't be, can it? And I would also like some torches, please. Torches. Let's grab a bunch of these. We're gonna need a whole entire stack. We'll put the torches right there. Awesome. We'll keep on going down here. We'll just place that torch down. And I'm pretty sure that, you know what? I'm probably not gonna need to hold this map anyway either. We'll just put our shield back up because I am not going to need to use that. And I'm probably gonna have to have my shield ready in case we get close to the nasties. Now, if you guys take a look at the mini map, you can see there's some green. I'm not sure if that's toxic caves, because as you can see on the bottom corner, there's this orange square, and I'm pretty sure we have an underground jungle mod. I'm pretty sure that is an underground jungle temple. So we might have to explore that one day. Not today, obviously, because we are going to the toxic caves, but maybe it's just even deeper. Is this mud? Is this still mud? That is still mud. Okay, beautiful. Let's go deeper. There is some water. Okay, so now we're just in an underwater cave. Interesting. Why is there a tree? There is a... Hold on. Hold on. There's air right here. Let's take a look at this. There is a tree just sitting here. What? Okay, so there's just a... What does that sound? I heard like some bass noise. I don't like that. Is this... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here. Did you guys hear that? I heard like crackling. Is that normal? I'm a little bit scared. Anyways, you know what? Let's just go deeper into Earth. There is some extra magma tunnels. So we'll go down here. We'll just hold shift so we don't take any damage. And we'll go deep into Earth. I'm pretty sure that we should be okay. I'm still confused as to where the caves are, though. Finding these is always a little bit confusing because you're always like, am I close? I don't know. I don't see it on the mini map. Maybe I'm going insane. Maybe we all go insane at the end of the day. Let's mine this out. Oh, is this looks like an underground jungle. Yeah, so I'm at an underground jungle right now, I'm pretty sure. That's not the toxic caves. Maybe it's deeper underground, because if I remember, it was closer to Deep Slate. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep on digging down. Yeah, because these are jungle leaves. This is an underground jungle. Okay, let's keep on going deeper. I hear zombies. Let's check the map. Are we in? We are apparently like completely in the toxic caves. Okay. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust the map. I have a bad feeling about taking straight down. You know how I feel about this. Let's go down. Are we safe? I think we're okay. I'm pretty sure all the mud is just coming from the underground jungle. Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna have to open up cave mode because I'm getting a little bit lost. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go, but I'm gonna assume so. I'm also really scared of those super powered creepers. Let's just go down here. I'm just gonna assume this is where I'm supposed to go. Because remember, as you guys know, whenever I went to the magnetic caves, there was a bunch of galena that replaced all the stone. So I'm assuming here, the rad rock is going to replace deep slate as well. So we're just going to keep going over here. Hopefully this is the right direction. Let's just grab the map again. We're probably going to need it this time. Yeah, so according to the map, we are in the toxic caves. Doesn't look like it. As you guys know, it can be a little bit annoying to find these maps. Well, guys, after a ton of searching, I came to a terrible discovery. It turns out that the game glitched and that the toxic caves does not exist over here. It doesn't exist. I'll show you guys what they look like. So here's the whole entire map. It seems that there is an issue with Modpack generation, and it made the whole entire toxic cave get taken over by an underground jungle. So I had to manually search the world file myself to locate them, and this is what it is supposed to look like. You can tell this is a lot more toxic than a little bit of leaves. But yeah, so the map was lying. Get out of here, map. We no longer need you. But yeah, I have teleported myself here now because the game was lying, and there was no other way I could look for it because the map just wanted to tell me that something existed when it didn't exist. That's kind of weird considering the magnetic caves map worked. But anyways, here we are. The toxic caves are right down there, and it is time to go on another adventure. I'm a little bit scared. I'm gonna put down some light. Do these work when they're dropped? No, they don't. Okay, so that was an absolute waste of time. But let's go down here and let's see if I can find anything cool. Is there a dripstone right there? I don't know. Go. Okay, I'm fine, right? Oh wait, I just realized I shouldn't take damage because of the radiation effect. I don't know if I'll get the I hear rumbling. What is this? Do you guys hear that rumbling? Hold on. Radiation vibe. Yup, this is really toxic. There's radioactive waste sitting right at the bottom of the cave. You know, okay, from reading the book, it said I should never mess with the waste. It said if you mine it, it's probably not a good idea. I'm not gonna touch that. I think it's a great idea to not touch this. Can I grab this though? Sulfur dust. Interesting. Smelly situation. Can I use this for anything? I can make gunpowder with it. Okay. Slam. Interesting. Splunky. And okay, I can use sulfur for polymer plates. Interesting. Okay, well, let's grab this. It sounds really echoey down here. Is all this hazardous waste? Oh, it's all green outside. What is this? Uranium? Okay, I probably shouldn't pick up uranium because it... Well, okay, you scare me. You're just a normal zombie. Nothing to worry about here. Let's kill you. Get out of here. Oh, potato. Okay, you know what? We'll put you in the backpack. But it seems like there's nothing to worry about as long as I stay very wary of the monsters that spawn here. We have to be really careful. So let's grab a bunch of sulfur because I have a feeling I'll need this for a lot of different things because I can make a lot of gunpowder with it, which means I can make a lot of TNT and I can make some pretty cool bombs. So let's grab all this sulfur. And there's another angry zombie over there. Can you leave me alone, man? You're not going to be able to do much damage, buddy. Let's just get rid of you. Come over here, zombie. Die. Okay, you are now dead. Now, I don't think I'm going to get the radiation effect from just grabbing sulfur. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. I think, at least. But I don't know if I could be wrong. I feel like I should get deeper into the toxic caves. This is just a little surface area. So let's try to go deeper down here. Is there a skelly up here? There is a little skelly up here. Hello, friend. Are you not? Okay, so I guess you're just not angry at me for some reason. Let's get rid of that bow. That's a very useless bow now, isn't it? And get out of here. Okay, it looks like we're in a bigger cavity. Still pretty useless. Oh, there's a way down. We're gonna need that. Let's kill you. Let's block that shot, and you are now dead. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to go deeper into the caves. Is this area? Oh, there's an angry baby zombie. Of course there is. Leave it to the baby zombies to make everything annoying. Die. It's the red roach. It's the red roach. Okay, so remember, the book said that these are nice. Well, they're not passive. They're fine until I kill them or if I hurt them. So they're not going to be mad unless I have the radiation effect. And then also, if I do have the radiation effect, they're going to go pick up a monster and bring it to me. So I should be okay for now. I'm scared of those creepers. Oh. Yep, that is an obscenely large cave. You know what? While we're at it, let's make a waypoint over here for the toxic caves, and let's make it dark green. There we go. Beautiful. The toxic caves. Okay, so there's just a normal spider. I don't need to worry about you now, do I? Let's just kill you. Goodbye. What is that? I hear more roaches. You're gonna be nice, right? Yeah. Okay, these guys are weird. They look very scary. What is this, though? There's like remnants of buildings. Okay, and there's some normal skeletons. Interesting. You're not gonna be a big deal. Can you just explode? Thank you. Okay. Let's kill these guys too. I don't need you. Die. There we go. And you are now dead. Get out of here. Now, what is this? This is like some random... Oh, that's acid. Can I pick it up with a bucket? Bucket of acid. Okay, and you do spread a lot. Okay, so hopefully I don't get the radiation effect from just holding the acid. I'll keep it. It looks very not nice to have. What is this? Is this rusted metal? Rusty scaffolding. Okay. And what is this? This is just concrete. All right. So it looks like this was some old type of laboratory. Glass? Wait, what is this? Green radon lamp. Isn't radon radioactive? I don't... How do you craft radon? Bottle of radon. I think it was a good call for me to drop that. I feel like those are gonna be radioactive. What is that? Metal barrel. Splunkies? Cinder brick. Bottle of radon. And a hazmat mask and some rotten flesh. Okay. Please tell me this. Okay, hopefully the radon won't make me have the irradiated effect, because that'd be terrible to have. Let's grab this. Also, if you guys don't know, if you have the irradiated effect, you'll be able to tell because your hearts will look like nuclear icons. So let's go over here. Okay, of course, just some more skeletons. Just some more skeletons. Let's kill you. Let's get you out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. You are now dead. I don't want to see you ever again. What is this? Normal stone bricks? Okay, normal stone bricks right here. Everything is just so green. Copper. Interesting. Oh, of course there's radioactive waste. I really don't think I should touch that. Will this give me radioactive effects? No, it won't. Okay. Now, what is this? Rusty rebar. Okay, well, I guess I can grab some of these. Are they even going to be useful? They're uncraftable and you can't use them for anything. So, you know what? I might grab me a little bit of these simply as like a little souvenir from this place because this is my first time being here. I feel like it'd be pretty cool to have some stuff. So let's grab this and grab that. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of radioactive waste. Probably not the greatest idea ever to grab it. And there's a barrel. That is a lot of cinder bricks. We have green soylent. And bones. What is green soylent used in? Generators. Okay. I can breed a wolf with green soylent. Good to know. So it seems like it's okay to eat. What is it called? The cinder bricks. What can I use that for? Cinder blocks. And these can be used for their own building block. Interesting. So cinder bricks don't seem to be the most nice thing. Oh yeah, so they are literally just concrete bricks. They're not exclusive to this biome. That's good to know. What else is down here? I'm pretty sure what I should be grabbing is just a ton of monster drops. That's probably what I need. I do have rad rock. Can rad rock be used for anything? Acidic rad rock stairs. So just a typical stone building block. Good to know. Okay. And I'm assuming this is also copper, right? Yeah, that is just normal copper. Great. Okay. Let's go down here. What else is... Whoa! What are those gases? Okay, nothing looks too out of the ordinary here other than the abundance of radioactive waste here. And we have a non-rusted metal rebar. Can I use these? I can craft them. Okay. So I'm assuming you can actually make these rusted blocks. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you just have to throw a bunch of acidic stuff in there. So like I have to get metal and I have to throw it into a rusty area. Okay, there's some acid just chilling right here. And there's also some angry zombies. Can you please leave me alone, guys? I don't want to mess with you guys right now. Maybe later. You're not a very interesting monster, to say the least. What is... I'm not going to stay near there. I do not want to fall in acid. And is this normal water? It doesn't sound like normal water. I'm going to kill these zombies real quick because they're extremely annoying. Let's kill both of you. Get out of here. I'll place my acid down right here. What is this? What? Hold on. The acid is... Wait, no. No, my water. My water. Give me this. Give me this. Okay, can you like leave me alone, zombies? Of all monsters, I have to deal with normal ones. Go away. How many zombies? Leave me alone. I want to discover this biome, not zombies. I see zombies every day. Get out of here. Oh, there's a brainiac right there. That's not nice. Can you just leave me alone? You're so annoying. I need to get rid of all those guys. And there is a brainiac. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go over here and let's use my water. What happened? How did I get the... How am I poisoned? Oh! 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 No! No! Stop! Stop! What is happening? Stop! They're grabbing onto me! I can't regenerate either. I'm not the life bottles don't work! What? How am I... What? Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's episode. If you did enjoy, make sure you guys smash the like button down below. And if this does have to be the first video you've ever seen by me, then make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you like the channel as well. We post Minecraft videos every single day. And also, if you do happen to have Discord and you're interested, check the description for a link to join the official Discord server. That's gonna be it for me, guys. And I will see you in the next episode where we finally take down the toxic caves. Goodbye!